Archer is coming back fairly soon after a trip into the Vice territory. And of course, we've seen in the news lately that ISIS, the spy organization's name, will be dropped due to real-world events. But there are quite a few other details coming out about what is happening in Archer Season 6. Where could they possibly go from there? Well, the cast and crew sat down recently with Marlo Stern from the Daily Beast and spilled quite a lot of information. For instance, we're going to see Lana's parents. The baby might be around for spy missions. We are going to meet Pam's family. It looks like it's pretty good. Oh, and nobody knows if Krieger is evil except for the creator of the show and the voice of Krieger himself. So that's fun. So yeah, there's a lot of details we have coming out. Christian Slater will be back. And yeah, there's plenty of reveals.
I love how he got involved with the show, Christian Slater, because he and his wife were just a fan of the show, and they contacted the creators and were like, hey, we love your show. You know, I'm available if you need me, and they wrote a part for him. And I think it works great.
Yeah, and we have, I didn't hear anything about Kenny Loggins, but I would like to see him again, singing a song, certain song. But there was more information regarding, they're going to, they go to the Alps in the Archer sanction because there's an assassination. They go to Buenos Aires, and Conway Stern comes back for that one. And then, so it looks like we're sort of going back to the spy intrigue, but not really. Is Pam going to be thin or fat again? Is she going to be out in the front or in the background? That seemed to be something that came up a lot. Like, people weren't sure where they liked seeing Pam.
So everything that they're talking about in this season seems very reactionary. Something people didn't like about Vice that they're kind of backtracking. Okay, we'll make Pam fat again. Okay, we'll do more spy stuff. You know,
well, Vice was never intended to last that long. I mean, there was a finite amount of cocaine, and they did keep track of it as it dwindled down. Mostly someone ate all of it. But now that that's gone, the situation before eating all of it returns, i.e. Pam is fat again. But we're going to Poovy Farms, her dairy farm? Just dairy. And for her sister's wedding, there is going to be a special actress from Fargo because that's where Pam is from.
That's great. I am excited about them bringing in more of the parents and stuff like that. Because I think Archer does need some new fresh blood in there. So it'll be exciting to kind of see where these, what created these characters.
Well, it seems like certain storylines seem to have come to their end almost. I'm definitely spoiling this now, but at the end of Archer Season 5, we had a reveal as to who Lana's, the father of her baby was, and the story between Lana and Archer, is it going to be what it was before? Is it going to be like this parenting thing now? When I watch TV shows, sometimes when a baby gets introduced, it does not go over so well with the audience and with me. I mean, it seems like the baby might be accidentally a part of certain missions or not, or I don't know if there's going to be baby mama drama or what, because the way it was conceived wasn't really...
Although, well, Wee Baby Seamus was a fantastic part of Archer history.
The secret is negative reinforcement.
I'm just getting that.
About time. Ass.
I'm hoping this baby can bring some more of that side of Archer out.
Or there can be a baby play date.
There can be, with matching tattoos.
Oh my
we need to have again. But we'll see. Archer's always kind of been an interesting thing because it was more of a show of the week type thing in the first season, and then in the second season they had more of an overarching thing. So it seems like it's kind of weird because it seems like a show that's still finding out exactly what it wants to be, and I think it's because it's the creator's longest running show, right?
Well, we had Frisky Dingo, which was one season.
Which I actually love Frisky Dingo.
I liked it too.
So weird.
When actually it was 2, but the second season was weird.
Right, yeah. And then there was C-Lab.
C-Lab went on for a couple of years, 4 or 5.
Right, for sure. But
I don't think it ever met the level of popularity that Archer has.
Oh, no.
So Archer didn't have the budget, so...
Yeah. Archer's by far his most popular thing, but the creator, I always forget his name. Adam, yeah, he loves switching things up, and I respect that. I respect that to a certain point. So
I mean, especially since they got renewed for 2 more seasons and not 1. So I mean, he can do whatever he wants because he's on the books already.
So you were telling me before that you think Archer Season 1 is one of the best examples of television, or maybe just animation or television in general, ever.
Yeah.
What do you think the magic key to that was?
I think it was a lot of just surprise, honestly, and you were just getting you were thrown in with these characters, and they were so great. And Archer hadn't developed yet, if that makes a lot of sense. Like he was still.
Is he more of an asshole or less of an asshole?
Well, the thing is, he wasn't in season 1. He wasn't aware that he was an asshole, and as the show's gone on, he's become aware. So it's kind of less likable that he is aware that he's an asshole. Like before, he didn't know really, so he was trying to learn about that. But that doesn't really detract from the show at all. But for me, it was just awesome, and I just think the writing was so quick-witted and like it was amazing. M as in Mancy. I still love that. The Sky Tanic, the blimp. That episode is just so brilliant. Like the thing is, they're just written so well and so quick, and I just think it was very new. It was very new, and honestly, it took his style from like Frisky Dingo and stuff like that, and it put it into more grounded situations. Still very bombastic and stuff.
It's
but
pretty crazy.
But you have
most of the
humans,
time.
yeah, you have humans and stuff like that, and I just think it worked so well. So that's why I love season 1. Yeah.
I think for season 1, it satisfied a lot of hungers that people had. Like Arrested Development was gone, but we got a little bit more Lucille Bluth, and H. John Benjamin gets more work, and we all long for those Adult Swim days where he was in every show. And I don't know. I think it just like it struck while the iron was hot in a lot of really good ways.
I'm wondering though, I mean, it seems like they have a tall order to fill to be able to be as relevant and fast and witty as maybe the earlier seasons. Is it something that's even possible at this point when we've explored the characters maybe to their limits?
Yeah, I definitely think so. Like I think, and Archer's still a fantastic show. Like it's still great.
Oh, I'm watching all of it.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There you go. But like it's I definitely still think so. I think it's it's just it was just fresh and new then. But
maybe they can freshen it up again once they move into the CIA and become part of that and become less of an illegal spy organization. I have one last tidbit for you. It turns out that Mallory Archer was based on Lucille Bluth. Wow, what a shock!
Oh, shut up. I bet you're barren.
Let us know what you think below in the comments about Archer coming back, what you expect for it, and what you think will happen, how they can make it great. I mean, maybe if you didn't think the last season was great, how can they make it great again? Let us know what you think all of that below in the comments, and please be sure to subscribe.